it is Blockchain coming at you with another Bitcoin update. So real quick, I just wanted to jump over. I did start a new Facebook group. It is the Blockchain Trading Day Secrets and Strategies. So if you guys are on Facebook, make sure you jump over there. Hope to see a request come in. There's about 300 members, but just trying to create something powerful for a bunch of traders to go and collaborate with. And then I have some really exciting news for those of you that were unable to join the live masterclass before. If you go over to my website, blockchaintatrading.com, right here, we're doing an official launch. It's actually $87 right now. It's going to go to $210. So we're doing a special launch price for $87, which is a screaming deal. There'll actually be 6 different modules that will be in it. And also there's going to be a bonus for a 7-module trading psychology course as well. But those 6 different modules, they're each going to cover different sections, such as one's going to be different RSI concepts, one's going to be trend lines, a little bit of Gann analysis, Elliott wave, help to put it all together, and of course risk management. So a little bit of detailed information right here. So make sure you guys jump over there and check that out. Also, if you guys were looking at joining our exclusive Discord, today is the last day for the 147 per year. It's actually going to be going up again, so make sure you guys jump over and take advantage of that before that is gone as well. So all right, let's go ahead and dive into some charts real quick. So overall thoughts from just roughly where we are right now. I was looking at this, I guess I still am. Overall, it's just a large ABC correction right here for us to get down. And then with this here in the middle, just being an ABC would actually be that guy right there, sorry. So it'd have this, it would actually technically be a little bit more of a WXY because it's a little bit more of a complex correction. But roughly that's what I was looking for. Then if you pull the fib extension, it does have a nice extension that lines up very well for a C wave right down here at the 1.32 to finish off this 3-wave move. Now the question is, what exactly are we in, right now? What does that look like? What does some potential analysis hold for roughly where we could go? I was looking for another little push up yesterday for up to about roughly 11.2. We dropped out of that little channel, that trend line that we were holding on the smaller time frame, which was roughly right here. So it kind of looks like we're just coming back up and potentially retesting it. But I am actually going to be looking for a little bit further downside from this overall move. So from a wave and an extension standpoint, if we did a 3-wave here, and this would actually be another 3-wave right here, and then this would be a 5-wave move here. So we would have this 3-wave ABC, this larger ABC for the B wave right here, and then a 5-wave move where we have our 1, 2. I'll just draw it out for you, make it a little bit easier to see what I'm talking about. We have a shorter 1, and then 3, 4, and then came up right here for a 5th. And if we did some fib extensions on these guys, and pretty nice extension right here at the 1.32. So the question is, where does this come down to? So I would consider this at the moment. We'll change the color, make it a little bit easier for you to see. So I would consider this at the moment, really a completed ABC 3-wave move up with the drop out of this trend line right here. We're coming up, back testing it, and then we'll look for another further move down. So what does that mean? Where are we going to go next? So I'll do a smaller time frame. So I do want to see roughly what this move looks like here, because we could be potentially starting another larger move to the downside, or we'll have another corrective count that goes in here potentially for another leg up. So for this drop right here, you can see that on our CV index, the bullish divergence we were printing here to give us that little kick up. So, you know, from our drop here to here, let's zoom in a little bit. Voila. All right, so you can see from our drop here to here, our CB index was printing some pretty bullish divergence that has actually been, you know, playing out pretty decently for this little pump up right here. It does to me look like it is a 5-wave move down. And if it starts with 5, then of course it ends with 5, but I'd be counting this as your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down for the 5th. And then this potentially could be just another ABC. So let's actually go to the 15-minute and pull a couple other extensions. I don't know if I like that as a 5-wave move on a 15-minute. It's not exactly the prettiest, but I guess we can potentially have this as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not exactly pretty. All right, so that's what I'm going to be looking at the moment. We'll see what that turns into. However, where this move came up to here, this would be a pretty nice ABC move up. This would be our A, coming down for the B, and then the C. It looks like we did have a little bit of a wick through for the 1.382. We've been hitting the 1.382 quite a bit actually recently. So if we did, we'll label this guy. So our A, B, and then C. You can see in there we had our 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more kick up for the 5th. Big question is just as what overall is this? If this played out to be a 5-wave, you know, right here it's a little bit cleaner to see a 5-wave up for, you know, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then a 5 to finish off that 5th wave there. But this for the move down isn't exactly the prettiest. Higher time frame. I mean, it looks a little bit better on the higher time frame for potentially for a 5-wave, but let's pull a couple fibs. So if that was the 1, that'd be it'd have to be a 3-wave. Only at the 1.618, but. All right, so either way, this I would count as our A-wave, and then this 3-wave move right here would end up being a B. But the question is if this was a 5-wave or if it turned into a 5-wave. So if we did that as the 1, like so. Let's get this guy out of here. Yeah, I mean, potential. You know, I think it's there. It's not the prettiest, but I think it's there. So if this was the 1 right here, 2, this would be our 3, coming for the 4th, and then down right here for the 5th. I think that's really the only way. So that's kind of a key indicator in my mind and why I was looking at it as a 5-wave, just because I don't really see a super easy 3-wave move. Like right here, it's very easy to tell that this is an ABC. Smaller time frame looked at, this A-wave right here was a 3-wave move up. So if it starts with 3, you know, that is going to be a corrective move. But being that we finished with a 5-wave and we started with a 5-wave, I would expect another 5-wave move down. And if you see where this move right here bounced up to, if we pulled a fib retracement, let's see, a little bit of a wick through the 0.68. So again, a corrective move. And if this, I would expect another connection to the downside. For at least another 1-to-1. So this is either going to be another ABC corrective, which would be a zigzag. So if we did Basically be like that. Let me come back down, retest this fib channel trend line right down here at basically 10,640 roughly. Or it's actually going to be a wave one overall if we start moving down impulsively. So basically this would be a one, come up right here for the two, which is where we were, and then we come down for a three and probably back up, retest this, and then back down again for a fifth, roughly at the 2.236. So it just kind of depends as how it comes down on this next leg. Either way, with the C wave, it can be challenging because it's going to come down with a 5-wave move. So I'll be looking for a 5-wave extension, come down roughly to the bottom of this fib channel right here at that 10,640 mark. You can see it also has support right here from where we launched off. So it makes sense to retest it. But if we do break it, then I'm potentially looking for it to back test regardless, back roughly to that zone at 10,640. So if it comes down and we get down here to the 10,425, I look for us to come back, retest the 10,640 before coming back down if it is a 5-wave move. So ultimately that is what I'm looking for. So I'll be looking for a reaction right here at 10,640 and seeing what we get here. Also would be paying attention to these other indicators and oscillators where, this whole move up right here has been pretty aggressive. And you can see we actually have some bearish divergence from these points right here on the CB index from this high to where we are now. We actually have a higher high on the CB index with a higher, well, I guess a lower high on the actual price. So I would expect a decent move down. Again, that 10,640 mark, see what kind of reaction we get there. And then ultimately that would be our next play. I don't necessarily see this going up any higher, like significantly. The only thing, so if we went to the 15 minute, let's go smaller. I just want to verify this A wave real quick. Yeah, right here, I think it was trying to come up impulsively, but we had that huge wick, so really it's just an A, B, C right here on the smaller time frame. So I think that kind of ruined the potential impulsive kickoff from down here. So basically, boom, boom, boom. Then B wave, then a 1, 2, 3, 4. Longer 4 right here, and then fifth up. So again, it's on this 5 minute. So but yeah, we'll see how we kick off in regards to moving down to the downside, and we'll see how some of these other indicators play out as it moves down, because some of these are looking a little tired just in regards to moving up here into the bullish control zone. So you can kind of see that we failed to break through that volume band again. Normally that's a reversal indicator, but what's also interesting is how much the CB index is also reset from this little move here. So may get another little flat right here, another 3-wave connection before we get our move down. So these are ones you want to pay attention to as well. So we do have actually a little bit of bullish divergence on these just with how much the CB index has reset. So we might get one more little kick up. If we do, what was the 1.618 at? Yeah, it's actually a little bit more in line with that trend line. So if we do get one more little kick up, put us right up here at just shy of 11,000 again. So which is actually right here where the resistance is from where we were capped out before. So if we do get one more low kick up, potentially be that 10,999, and and potentially see the reaction. But obviously, if we get back over this move right here would be invalidated in something else. But with a 3-wave move, that's roughly what I'm looking for. So with this kind of a reset on the CB index, it's definitely possible to get one more little kick up. Come back up, create the divergence right here. We'll have a higher high and a higher or a lower high on the CB index. So look something like this here. Kind of bounce off, get right there, and then kind of reset. Probably expect roughly the same thing on the CB index as well. So, but yeah, that's ultimately what I'm looking for, guys. If you guys, of course, like my content, make sure you guys smash the likes, hit that little subscribe button, and hope to see you guys on the Discord and as well as the masterclass.